Do you trust yourself? Do you even like yourself? Or are you at a spot right now in your life where you discount your thoughts because you've made mistakes? You've had some painful experiences because you followed what you thought was right. And you had painful experiences. And now you're to the point where I don't believe anything I think. I don't believe anything other people think. And I just feel lost, disconnected, and in chaos. If you're at that spot right now, chances are you have given thought that's been heavier to other people than to yourself. Because as children, we all just do what we want to do. We're not afraid to make mistakes. We're not afraid what people think of us. We just do what we want. And yes, we fall down. Yes, we make mistakes, but we don't think about that. We think about what's our goal, and we keep getting up. We keep trying until we succeed at getting our goal. And then as we get older, we have parents, we have teachers, we have adults in our lives that start to tell us, oh, you shouldn't feel that way, or you shouldn't do that, or you need to think more of others. And so we start to think, okay, well, I want to be accepted, I want to be liked, and so how are they going to want me to act? And so even if I feel like I want this or I should do this, oftentimes we betray that sense because we put more weight on what others think. And so even though I want to play basketball, I say no to basketball and yes to the science club because that's what my dad wants me to do. How many of you have experienced that before? Have you experienced that where you knew something that you wanted to do, but you told yourself no because it wasn't realistic, or there were other things that you needed to do, people you needed to support, or whatever it is, right? So when we betray ourselves over time, it's easier to betray ourselves and more difficult to trust ourselves. And so how do we repair that? How do you repair that faith, that trust in your higher self to be able to act even if everywhere around you is telling you no? Think about that. There's a lot of people, a lot of great people who've made the world a better place because they were willing to follow their intuition, because they were willing to act differently in the face of the world around them. Now, that doesn't mean that's all of our journeys, but in what ways have you been called to stand up and to live authentically and uniquely to you that you've been telling yourself no, 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 to the point now where you're distrustful of yourself? So how do we switch that? It really starts with taking a few deep breaths. So many answers come by taking a deep breath. And then a couple more. By doing that, it brings oxygen to the front part of the brain. It helps still the heart and the mind, helps us to be present, shuts down part of the brains that's just overthinking everything. And we get to just be present and listen. And then pay attention to what you want. What are you feeling called to do? And then start moving towards it. And if you don't get it right away, or if you make a mistake, that's okay. That's part of this life. It's okay to make mistakes. But what do you feel called to do? Start to listen to yourself again. Write down those thoughts and start to pay attention to those thoughts. Which thoughts lead you down a path that's authentic to you? Which thoughts pop up to throw you off course? And you'll start to notice the different energy or the different tone to those voices, those thoughts in your head. And so take a moment to take a deep breath, pay attention to your thoughts, and follow the ones that you truly desire. There's going to be a wanting, there's going to be a love-based energy to it. Start to follow it and just pay attention to what happens. What thoughts come up when you make mistakes? Notice those thoughts. If they're not serving you, let them go. Find thoughts and friends and people in your life who are going to support you and help you move in the direction of your authentic self. You are a miracle. You have a purpose. You are here for a reason. And I'm here at Hope to Cope every day, checking in with a message of hope to remind you of how very amazing you are, to remind you of your path, and to give you a little bit of help in being true to yourself, because you are truly a miracle. So thank you for being here with me today. I hope this helps in a little way to help you recognize, okay, you can trust yourself. Just take a few deep breaths, reconnect with yourself, pay attention to what you feel desire towards. What do you desire? Where's that love-based desire? And then just start moving forward. Thank you for being here with me today. If this message today was for you, go and like this video, subscribe to the channel. There's plenty more on this channel that you can go and spend time with today. And I look forward to seeing you again soon.